It's me, Leah. I think I might have figured out a way to mount my camera in the car. We'll see how well it lasts. And the lens is very dirty. I see that. It's got fuzzy wuzzies all over, but can't fix that now. Got a phone call today from Microsoft. Not Microsoft, Mac. They want to fix my computer. You know how I feel about that. So let's see if we can give them a call back. Shall we, while we're driving? Going to the movies. Yes, I go to the movies by myself. I don't know why so many people are anti going to the movies by themselves. It's quite a nice experience. Let's see. Phone calls. Let's call them back.
The number you dialed is not a working number.
Oh, frick.
Please check the number and dial again.
How rude.
El número que marcó no está en servicio.
This is the problem.
Message 3, CA14MN.
This is the problem with these scammers. Just saying. That as soon as they're caught, they disappear into the wind that quick. So it's just not easy, people. It's not easy. It's not easy being green. Let's try some of these from yesterday. That sucks.
You have reached the IRS. Please listen carefully as the menu has changed. For IRS-related inquiries to include general inquiries and tax law.
This is what happens.
Your agent doesn't really know if you are available right now. You can just leave your name, number, and a brief message.
Sorry, but the user's mailbox can't accept more messages.
Your agent doesn't really know if you are available right now. You can just leave your name, number, and a brief message.
Sorry, but the user's mailbox can't accept more messages.
Anyway, you guys, see, it's not that I don't try to get these calls for you, and I know you all enjoy them so much. It's just hard to get a live body. It takes a long time. It takes a lot of persistence, and if you don't get them immediately, they go bye-bye, and it's so sad. But just FYI, everybody, it's that time of year, it's tax season. Do not fall prey to these idiots. And it's not just this IRS scam. Like I got the Macintosh, the Mac Apple thing today. And of course, as you heard, they're already bye-bye. I was so excited. I was like, oh, I got a live one. But you know, you don't, when you get them, you know, you want to be able to record. So you wait, and then so you can get your camera. And by the time you get your camera, they're gone. Anyway, I'm off to the movies. Going to see I, Tonya. How many of you remember Tonya Harding? I am very excited. I still am, but I don't follow it as much as I used to. I was an ice skating fanatic. I knew everybody. I knew their stats. I knew everything about everybody. The Olympics was huge for me. But as I got older and I started to lose some, not interest, but just stopped following it as much. And after Michelle Kwan was the last one, I was just like, so good. So good, Michelle Kwan. I can't wait. I'll let you know all about it when I'm done. It's only playing at one theater anywhere in the vicinity, and that's the Riverside in Reno, because they're the only ones that show kind of more artsy, obscure, not mainstream kind of stuff. Why this isn't considered mainstream, I don't know. Maybe because if you ask anybody under the age of 30, they're not even going to know who Tanya Harding was, let alone give a crap about her story. So, whatever. I'm going to see it. Also, while we're just chatting and driving, I thought I would weigh in on some stuff that's happening with YouTube that you've probably seen in the interwebs. YouTube has made the decision. Now, I didn't get the letter because it doesn't apply to me. So I didn't get the letter, so I don't know exactly what it says. But the gist of it is, if you have less than 1,000 subscribers, if you have less than 400 or 4,000 hours viewing time on your channel, then you are no longer a YouTube partner. And being a YouTube partner, that means that you can monetize your videos, that you can make the few shekels that you earn by being monetized. And when you're a small YouTuber, that's not a whole lot, it's just a few dollars. But as I've said in the past, they're my few dollars. And you know what? I was excited when I finally reached that $100 threshold and made a few dollars here on YouTube. And trust me, that took years, like 3 years, for me to make my first $100 on YouTube. And now maybe I make, and I'm just full disclosure, maybe I make $200 a year. Maybe. Not a whole lot. But guess what? It's my $200, and it does pay for some things. It's just not fair. It's not fair that YouTube is going to punish the struggling artist out there that's still striving to be over 1,000 subscribers and to get more watch hours. And what can keep people motivated is that $1 or $2 a month. And maybe they'll get lucky and make a video that goes somewhat viral. And now, because they don't have a lot of subscribers, they're not going to be compensated for that. And a lot of really, really talented people that have worked hard for years to try to get, it's not so easy for a lot of people. I got news for you. If you're not, 20 years old and look like a fashion model, I don't know, it's just hard. It's hard to find that niche and to find what people are going to like and watch. It's difficult. You know what? Do these guys a favor and subscribe. Subscribe. There's so much good talent that just hasn't gotten noticed yet. I mean, one of my favorite YouTubers, Fuchsia Fables, Angela in New Zealand, is the funniest thing ever. And her channel is so good. And I know she doesn't have 1,000 subscribers. And it's not fair. It's just not fair. If you have a chance, just go support some of these wonderful, wonderful people that are working hard to entertain you and to share their lives with you. even though I meet the criteria to be monetized. Like I said, I make very little money. And now, with YouTube cracking down, it's affected me even more because all of a sudden, Adpocalypse happens and they're going to demonetize my video right off the bat. Like my video yesterday, unboxing Ipsy and Birchbox, demonetized, not deemed suitable for advertisers. Huh? Guess what? I don't think Ipsy and Birchbox feel that way. Do they? So in light of that, I've done my Windows Scammer. Hello?
Hi, this is Molly from Apple Support. This is an important security message in regards to your Apple ID. Our server has detected some suspicious hacking activities on your Apple account. Please do not use your Apple devices until you speak with an Apple Support representative. Please refrain using any financial activities on your devices. In order to speak with an Apple Support representative right now, please press 1. Or else call.
Thank you for calling Online Support. How can I help you?
Well, you called me. I'm just answering your call. Hello? And then if you don't say the right thing, people, they hang up on you. Okay. Let's try to call him back. Obvious an Indian call center. You couldn't hear a thing, could you?
The number you dialed
See,
is not a working number.
They have to call you. Darn it. Why did I should have said, oh, I hear my computer has a virus. Oh, no. But I didn't. Darn it. That's so unfortunate for me. And for you. We were going to have some fun. Shoot. Anyway, it's not easy, people. I try. I do my best to get these calls for you. Anyway, in the light of everything that's happening, I have decided to start a Hot Chicken Patreon page. And if you don't know what Patreon is, it is a service that allows the creative, artistic community, it gives them a platform where they're people that enjoy what they do can help them out by making a monthly donation. I've known about Patreon for a while, and I was like, oh gosh, it just feels so weird to me to do that, to ask for somebody to support me in that manner. And I just couldn't do it. And then when I went to VidCon and I went and I heard the founder of Patreon speak about it, God, it made perfect sense. It made perfect sense. So I have created a Patreon page. And it still feels a little funny. It still does. Granted, you pay for your subscription to Netflix, or you pay for your subscription to Hulu or Sling or any of those. So I figured, what the heck, we'll start a Patreon page. I'm new to it. I'm trying to create some fun things for people that choose to be our patrons. And whether that's, special content that we create just for you, or one-on-one Skype calls, or any of those things. If you have suggestions on what would be a fun thing for you, if you choose to be a patron, what would be fun for you guys? Merchandise, special content, shout outs, all of that kind of stuff. What would be a fun thing for you if you decided to support Hot Chicken on our Patreon page. I would never ask for anybody to support us that was not financially able to do so. That would just break my little heart if I knew somebody was doing that. But if you enjoy our content, and if you want to see more from us, not that we will ever stop making videos, but you know, some of my goals are to start doing more sketch comedy and things that take equipment that maybe I don't necessarily have right now or can afford right now. So, you know, those kinds of things is we would like to be able to build and grow our channel. It gives us the opportunity to bring you better content and to do more. So if you are interested in becoming a Hot Chicken patron, I will put the link in the description below. We would appreciate any support that you can offer, and if you can't, we love you just the same. We would never expect somebody to do this. If it's something that you feel led to do, hey, we would appreciate it. Anyway, I am in Reno, and I'm almost, oh gosh, the movie starts in 5 minutes, and I am not even close. Dang it. All right, you guys, I'm going to say goodbye. Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.